Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Jev, and welcome back to Call of Duty World War II. Yesterday's video, I had a little bit of a render issue. I also had like this huge issue in the process of editing. I'm such an idiot. You would think for somebody that was sitting around using these editing programs for years, literally years of experience on this thing, you would think that I would know what to do when certain situations arise. Nope, I completely fall apart. I fold. I actually just contemplate uninstalling it and then reinstalling it to make things go back to the way that they were default. Yesterday's video, you may have noticed some rendering issues. Now, I don't know if this was the reason why there were some rendering issues, and rendering as in like randomly the screen will go green or like there's like a little tear, and it's just really bad. I'm choking here. Like, I know I can hit on these guys so fucking hard. I did some shit on Sony Vegas where I clicked and pressed buttons around the same time. All of a sudden, it took one of the tracks, split it into like multiple tracks, and then it put some letters on the screen that I've never seen before in my life, and some squiggly symbols that I've never seen. And then as soon as that happened, my entire file was like super laggy, like I couldn't preview it. And then I tried to get rid of the preview screen and then bring it back to see if like it helped at all with the lag after adjusting all the quality and shit on there. I couldn't figure out how to bring the video preview back. So then I contacted a couple people and they were like, oh yeah, do this and it'll get rid of it. So then I did it and it got rid of the whole thing where it split it up like crazy, but the video part was still split, and then there was like random gray bars across the thing. Some people were telling me, oh, this is the reason why, so I went and tried it, and I'm like, no, it just makes it even more gray when I do that. Gray bar means that it's muted or it's solo or some shit like that. I'm like, oh, okay, so I go and click the solo button and it actually makes it from gray to dark gray. And I'm like, no, that's not it. And people are like super confused, like looking at me like I'm fucking stupid. And then the edges of it were in trimming mode, so there was like these little red lines, and if I ever pressed like a letter or a number or some shit like that, it would start trimming off pieces randomly. So I don't know what it did that made it really laggy, but usually when it makes it really laggy in Sony Vegas, that means that it added something huge to the file. That's why the preview's having a hard time running. Usually you don't put any effects or anything like that on top of the video until the end. At least that's how I do it anyway. And for my PC to be lagging, there's an issue. So I just tried to render it like that, and it caused my PC all sorts of issues here. It was not pretty.
Don't you?
Oh!
I always get fucking owned by this like level 23 guy. Everybody else I can just body the shit out of him, but the way that this guy moves, it's so awkward that I can never hit him. But yeah, that whole incident, sorry about that. Hopefully this video will be a little bit better as far as like, you know, the rendering issues go. A lot of people are happy with, you know, how the quality looks on the videos, especially since I went over to 1080p and everything. I try my best to render at like a really, really high quality. I know a lot of people actually complain that they can't load my videos sometimes because of it, so I have adjusted it a few times to, you know, to help with that. But you know, if you can't watch it in 1080, you can always watch it, you know, in 720 or 480 or whatever your internet allows you. As long as it's still viewable, it's okay in my book. I try to make everything as easy as possible. I feel like I've been on 7th Prestige forever. This is awful. Gaining like 6,000 to 8,000 XP a fucking game in free-for-all with all the stress that goes into it, trying to find a good lobby, it's just so not worth it. You know, if I were the type of person that just, you know, went into fucking hardpoint or something like that, even though those lobbies are disgusting, I could level up so much faster instead of playing fucking free-for-all. But I swear, like, I want to try to make free-for-all work. There's a lot of free-for-all snipers that I keep up with from, you know, out of like free-for-all Origin and just like all the other old free-for-all players that I know and other big teams and shit that just aren't really feeling it. They really don't want to play free-for-all. They're like, it's just so it's just But for me, I feel like it's so possible on this game. No, it's not as good as BO2. No, it's not as good as MW2. Obviously, the sniping was easier on those games, but also just the way that the maps are set up, it makes it that way. Even when you go into these clip spots on these maps, it makes it so, it works, but some of them just aren't that good. Like here, for example, London Docks. So the best place, in my opinion, to go on London Docks is right here in this area, right near this boathouse, and you want to sit here on these stairs over and over and over again until you can pick people up running through both of the ways through mid. The spawn here at the boathouse, this guy just spawned there. Another guy here mid, another guy wants to come through that doorway, but you know, somebody will spawn back here, see? It's a really high traffic area, but the issue with that spot is that it's just not safe. Most of the spots that I use are safe spots. There's only a couple ways that I really need to watch instead of, you know, running around and spinning in circles waiting for the next person to pop out. Like I'm playing on max sensitivity with aim assist like on MW2 or BO2 or whatever. It was possible on that game, and it's still possible on this game, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Hold on, wait, we're about to hit.
Incoming enemy artillery.
Oh, never mind. Spratty uploaded a video the other day on trying to go for a 100% accuracy free-for-all. That's gonna be really hard with no aim assist. But years and years ago, back on Black Ops 2, I was one of the first people to post I wasn't the first person, obviously, but I was one of the first people doing the 30 headshot free-for-all challenge. Now, that was back on Black Ops 2. I think I did it on Standoff. When I did it, I was freaking out. I was freaking out at Loams, because at that time, Loams was still playing, and he was known as like the fucking Harry Houdini of headshots. Insanely good, and obviously, just because I, you know, beat that challenge before him, doesn't imply that I'm better than him in any way, shape, or form, because he's most definitely a better player than I am, at least on Black Ops 2 anyway, he definitely was. But he put out a video trying to do the 100% accuracy free-for-all. Every single kill that you get, obviously, you have to win. It's 30 kills, no misses. If you miss once, you lose the challenge. Even if you win the game on one miss, it's still not 100% accuracy. No shots missed whatsoever in your free-for-all victory. And I like going for little challenges like that, only when I made the game mode, like, mine, you know what I'm saying? And this game mode is most definitely not mine. I'm still not the best at it. I don't know all of the ins and outs of it. I know a lot of little things, understanding spawns and shit, but I don't know absolutely everything yet. On top of that, I need my shot confidence and stuff to even try that on a good day. And I most definitely am not going to be using the car for that challenge either. I'm going to be using the Springfield. A little bit slower, therefore I could take my time a little bit more.
I mean, he's wrecking right now. No, are you kidding me?
I was feeling it right there at the end. I'm feeling it. I might be able to hit some. Woo! Got to play the game and everything. Ooh. And a lot of 3 pieces there. Even some 4+, but it's just a little bit too slow. People will come at you when you sit in these areas. They'll come, but they never come in like a full wave. And if they do, you get overwhelmed and you start missing shots because you don't have aim assist. But like I was saying, I would definitely use a Springfield for that challenge if you're going to go for it. Even if you're going to go for it now, if you watched Spratty's video or if you're just hearing about that 100% accuracy challenge now, I would recommend definitely going for it with the Springfield. If and when you do get a hit marker during those 30 kills at around 28 or so, when you're real nervous and you're taking shots at people and somebody jumps towards you, and you shoot them in like the groin area and you get a hit marker, whereas the Springfield would have killed them, it's gonna be real stressful, and that second panic shot that you take might not work out. I'm just saying, you want the guaranteed kill, just like Spratty says. You want that guaranteed kill. All right, give me ball. No? All right, I'll just go fuck myself. Ari does this shit where she'll be playing, she'll be running around. Like, I'll see some people that talk about it in the videos. They're like, dude, Ari literally is playing in the background. How can you just ignore how cute she is? See, here's the issue. Say she's playing with a tennis ball, like she is just right now. If I go to try to take the ball from her, she'll actually think it's a game and run away with the ball. She knows how to play fetch, but only when it's outside. Inside, no, I would have to get the ball away from her and then toss it, and then she'll chase it around. But she won't bring it back to me. Not inside anyway. It's really weird. She'll do it outside, not inside. See, that hit marker right there, that was just so, I feel like I hit him so high up, but I might have shot through something, or I hit him in like the back of his arm or something like that to cause that hit marker. Springfield, that never would have happened. If you get a hit marker with a Springfield, some stupid shit had to have happened. If you get a hit marker with the Springfield, you probably shot him in the foot, or if you shot them anywhere else besides the foot, you shot through something. And if you had FMJ, it probably would have killed him, unless it's through multiple surfaces. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not using Chrome, I am. It just looks this bad on this gun. That's why I was wondering if it's a Mark II. And I've had a few people actually tweet at me if the Nightmare Mark II was at the social rank 15 or 16 or whatever the fuck it is. Some people are telling me it isn't. Whenever I look at the description, it says it's not. It just says it's Mark I, not Mark II. It doesn't say it's the Mark II. Some of the people that showed me actually were on console, so I do feel like it is possible to actually get the gun. That fucking guy, every single time he kills me, he just moves so awkwardly. Oh! Oh no! Oh fuck, what am I doing? Hello? Is anybody here? Hello? Is everything okay? I heard screaming. Oh, they might show it right here. Oh no, it's gonna be, oh. I didn't even see him to my right. I just turned, popped, jumped back around, did like a long ass drag scope into his nuts. Might have been right near his belly button, I don't know. The kill cam is always kind of weird for Call of Duty. I can hit in this lobby, it's just sometimes that Satyr guy down at the bottom, Satyr01, that guy always comes in and just ruins everything for me. But besides all the little rendering issues that I'm talking about here, I'm 44 XP off of leveling. This is so stupid. But in that video, I did a whole bunch of 1v1s and stuff, and a lot of people were like, yeah, you should do 1v1s with subs. And I said, you know, you could just try to join a session maybe and it'll work out, because there's no way that I can get into an HQ by myself and then invite specifically only my subscribers. It's just not really gonna work. And maybe be able to get like a few people in there, but 9 times out of 10, especially at the peak times that I'm always like recording my videos at, the lobby's always full. There's just, it's not really gonna be able to happen that way. But to be fair, a lot of the people that I come across in my lobbies anyway do know who I am. So when I do them in the future again, just know that I would have loved to just do it exclusively for subscribers and stuff, but but I just can't really do it. So, hey, look at the Jev clan tag still going. Let's go back to the HQ, hope people that can, you know, commend me. Also, I think it was Prestige. Yeah, Prestige is key. He made a video talking about the total score that you need in your social score, and I think you get actually verified when you hit level 20, max social score that you can get. So I think ultimately, like overall, most people will end up getting to this if they just play on a normal basis anyway. Even though it's gonna take months, but I feel like a shit ton of people will end up being verified eventually. But a lot of people are like, oh man, you probably get commended left and right all day, dude. Probably like fucking level 19. How don't you have this variant or whatever the fuck it is? I'm almost 14, because in the list it says that at 14 you get the armory credits. I'm already 14, and it says my next thing is armory credits. That would be 15, not 14. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading shit wrong. I probably am not the smartest one in the bunch here. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popped up on the screen here. Yesterday's video got over 30,000 likes. Thank you guys again so much for all the support. I also apologize for the rendering issues. Hopefully this video was all clean and good. If not, I'll fix it in the next one as well. So go check out yesterday's video. Looking past all of that, doing that 1v1 thing, a lot of you guys really wanted more 1v1 videos. So if you want to see 1v1s, go check that out. And yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later.